Health so far outweighs all other blessings of life that a truly healthy beggar is happier than a sick king. Whoever violated trust once loses it forever. Wealth is like seawater. The more we drink, the thirstier we become, and the same is true of. Mostly it is loss, which teaches us about the worth of things. We forfeit 3/4 of ourselves in order to be like other people. From the point of view of youth, life is an endless future. From the point of view of old age, it is a very short past. Reading is thinking with someone else's head instead of one's own. The first 40 years of life give us the text. The next 30 supply the commentary. The clever are not so much looking for loneliness as they avoid the fuss created by fools. Ordinary people merely think how they shall spend their time. A man of talent tries to use it. Each person can be completely him, only while he is alone. Life is a constant process of dying. Each person can be listened to, but not everyone is worth talking to. Every man takes the limits of his own field of vision for the limits of the world. To get married means to have your rights and double your responsibilities. It is better to find your mind in silence than in conversation. Who does not like loneliness, does not like. A high degree of intellect tends to make a man unsocial. Living happily means living less unhappy. Life swings like a pendulum, backward and forward between pain and bore. If you have reason to suspect that a person is telling you a lie, look as though you believed every word he said. This will give him courage to go on. He will become vehement in his assertions and in the end betray himself. Sociability of people is not based on love for society, but on the fear of loneliness. Compassion for animals is so closely related to kindness of character that it is safe to say that he who is cruel to animals cannot be a kind person. Hundreds of objects that give people pleasure are boring. For a big mind, a vain person should know that the good opinion of others which he so achieves is much easier and more true to by silence than by talkativeness. You should be very careful not to form a very favorable opinion about a person at first acquaintance. Otherwise, in most cases, you will have to be disappointed. He who writes carelessly confesses thereby at the very outset that he does not attach much importance to his own thought. If we happen to hear how half a dozen rams scornfully scolded an outstanding person, then we will understand that to value the opinion of people highly will be a lot of honor for. We rarely think about what we have, but we always worry about what we don't have. Almost all of our sorrows spring out of our relations with other people, such as the lot of great people in the world. They are only recognized when they are not alive. Talent hits a target no one else can hit. Genius hits a target no one else can see. It is difficult to find happiness within oneself, but it is impossible to find it anywhere else. Religion is the masterpiece of the arts of animal training, for it trains people as to how they shall think